Darrion, that's not the right picture. Is that you, Darrion? Thought he changed on me.
See, and you noticed.
Yeah.
Coach,
Shows where we're thought of right now. It's all right. We got to change that. We got to get a little better.
when you're ready.
We got to get a little better, obviously. I think we can get our first team all ACC player picture right. But no, we're excited to be here. Excited to get the season started. Proud of our team. Proud of our staff for putting the team together and the amount of progress that we've made. So put our team together with an emphasis on being able to win in March. So we have the most NCAA tournament minutes of any team in the ACC on our roster. We have 6 guys on our roster that won an NCAA tournament game last year. We have 549 NCAA tournament minutes played on our roster. That's 200 more than the next closest ACC team. So we want to have a team that's prepared to get to March and prepared to win in March. And so that's what we feel like we've put together with this group. Very proud of offensively. I think we're playing well. We're shooting 38.5% from 3 on over 1,100 track threes in practice. We got 7 players shooting 38% or better, from 3. Our free throw percentage coming into the year, our team average was about 70%. We've raised that to 75%. So I feel very good about our shooting from the 3-point line and from the free throw line. I'm most impressed, Coach Howard, who's our offensive coordinator. He's done a phenomenal job. He has really gotten our shot diet correct. We're taking 9.3% of our shots that are poor shots. So over 90% of our shots are the shots that we want to take, not the shots the defense wants to give us. Coach Chambers has done a very good job with our defense. I'm very pleased with where we are there. I think we could have a top 10 to 15 defense in the country. We've got 7 players with over a 7-foot wingspan on our team, and so very, very pleased with that. Our performance group's done a great job. Our guys have gotten stronger. We've added 252.5 pounds to our deadlifts, lower body strength, and so strength and conditioning in our performance group has done a phenomenal job with that. So I feel really, really good. Our player development, getting our guys better. Coach Hamilton and those guys getting our guys better from the 3-point, from the free throw line. That's been huge. And then look, we got good players. So being able to get Darrion, who's a phenomenal player, even if his picture's wrong, he's a good player. And so he's somebody that, look, in the NCAA tournament for Texas Tech this past year, he averaged 21.7 rebounds and 3 assists a game. So it's rare. Obviously he's a talented player, a very good player, but it's rare that you get a good player that everybody wants to play with. That he passes the ball, he moves the ball, can play a lot of different positions, can do a lot of different things. So we're very, very excited about him. And then Ven-Allen as well. He's one of 2 returning players in all of Power Conference basketball with qualifying minutes. That shot 60, has a true shooting percentage of 69%, and he's got a rebounding rate of 16%. There's only two high major players. There's only 2 high major players that do have that, and Ven-Allen is one of them. He's also top 5 all time in ACC history in field goal percentage from this past year. So we're very excited about these 2 guys. We're very excited about our team, and we're excited to get started in Raleigh.
Go ahead and open it up for questions. We'll start down here on the front left. And while we're getting the mic there, Darrion, just want to give our sincere apologies. That was an oversight. I'm really sorry about that. So it's nothing personal.
Dan Tortora, at CallDT.com. Coach, you came over from McNeese with Claire Copeland, and obviously you know what he's capable of and what he can bring to a team. Just how he's developed and how he's grown, what you saw from him the first day he came into McNeese to what you see right now at NC State.
Yeah, very proud of Q. He's grown quite a bit, really off the court, which has allowed him to be great on the court. He's constantly talking, which the number one thing I think he does for our team or for any team is he gives everybody around him confidence. Guys enjoy playing with him. He's confident, and it rubs off on the rest of the roster. But look, he's matured quite a bit. I've been very pleased. There's a reason we wanted to bring him with us from McNeese. He's somebody that can help set the tone. He can help translate sometimes what I'm saying to the guys, like, yeah, he's saying this, but he really means this. And so I've been very pleased with his growth and maturity, and he's gonna have a huge impact on our team this year. He's 6'6", he's long, he's athletic, does a great job defensively, and he can really pass the ball and move the ball.
I'm gonna come over here to the second row to our right, Coach.
Corey Smith with Background 24/7 Sports. Coach, you talked before you got this roster completed all about, you know, the fact that you wanted to get to the NCAA tournament, you felt like you were able to do all those things. Do you feel like since you've seen practice so far that players have exceeded the expectations, or where do you feel like you can get to now at this point?
Yeah, and I still feel like we're an NCAA tournament team. I think we're going to get to the NCAA tournament, and as I said, we've got the depth and we've got the experience to make some things happen there. Now we got to keep it together throughout the season. There's a lot of ebbs and flows to a season, but I feel really comfortable with our group. I feel really confident in our group. I think we've got great talent. I think we've got great fiber to us on the inside. And so there's nothing I've seen that's going to temper anything that we believe or to anything that I believe. I believe we have one of the best teams in this conference. I believe we have one of the best teams in the country. And I think that we will be able to show that throughout the course of the season. By the time we're done playing, everybody will know who Williams is. We won't need a picture.
Take our last question over here on the right on the aisle. Last question for Coach.
Brett Friedlander, Hoops HQ. I saw earlier today that Alan Breed has been cleared to practice. What can you expect from him, and how long do you think it might take, considering he hasn't played in over a year, to kind of get back into basketball shape?
Yeah, Alan's somebody who we have really high hopes for. I think he's going to have some opportunities this year, but he's practiced 3 times. And so, and after the first practice, he was out for 3 or 4 days because some things happened. So now he's back in a routine, and he's been able to practice consecutively this week for the first couple days. And so I think that it's very exciting to have him back. He's a good player. You can tell when he's out there playing, but it's going to take time. He's been here. He's practiced 3 times, and I give him a ton of credit. He's worked extremely hard to put himself back in this position, to get back to this position. But we have great depth at guard, and he certainly is a very good guard and somebody that we're excited about when he's going to get the opportunity to play, so he can show us what he can do.
Coach, thank you very much.
Right.
I'll invite Ven-Allen to come up to the podium, and we'll go ahead and go right into questions. Who'd like the first question? We'll go right over here to our right, second row.
Corey Smith with 24/7 Sports. Ven-Allen, you obviously have some experience in the ACC. How much do you feel like that helps you in knowing what to expect from this conference once you get to this year?
Yeah, it just kind of helps me know what to expect from the opponents, and just knowing like how challenging and competitive this conference is. And so, just for me, just having the knowledge and experience to be able to pour that into the guys and just be, just a resource just to help them be well prepared for what's to come. It's just something that I really want to value and really want to help out the team to be prepared with.
Come down here to the front, back very front row over here on the aisle.
Ven-Allen, Dan Sortoro, wakeupcalldT.com. You just spoke about it a little bit. You've had a little bit of a journey from Notre Dame to Vandy to North Carolina to where you are today. Just to speak to the benefits that you've had of being in these different places, and why NC State is going to get the best version of you because of where you've been and what you've already seen.
Yeah, I think the benefits of just learning a lot about myself, just being able to adapt to different circumstances, and also my faith. Just to know that everything happens for a reason, and also just keep a solid mind and just see the bigger picture, stay focused, and just not to lose sight and not to be distracted by any of this, the situations that happen. I also just saw how resilient I was through it, but I also had to help with my faith and my support system, and also with the coaches around me to be able to keep me steady, keep me humble, keep me grounded, and just to be the player and the young man that I am today.
Any other questions? Great, thank you so much. We'll invite Darren to please come up to the podium. Give everybody a minute to get ready for their questions. Who wants to start us out? Go back over here, second row, please.
Darren, I've gotta ask, I saw you and Ven-Allen sitting back here as he's spouting off all the numbers, Will Wade. You know, just your thoughts on having that analytical of a coach and having somebody that knows all of your tendencies going into the season.
Yeah, I mean, some of the numbers he says, I don't even understand. It kind of rattles him off a lot throughout practice, and even when I was being recruited. But, you know, he's very intentional in what he says and everything he knows. So you got to kind of pick what you understand, and then if you don't understand, ask him questions. But he's a pretty smart guy.
Take our next question. We'll stay over here to our right, third row.
Katrina Sackett, Sports and Culture Media. How are you this afternoon?
Good, how are you?
Good. Connectivity and chemistry has kind of been a theme that we've heard and seen over the last couple of days here. What does that look like, and what does that mean for you guys?
I think just for us, you know, we were all a new group. Nobody knew each other coming in for the most part, and I think just getting that continuity, like you said, on and off the court. And then even when we went to our little boot camp, we had to swim across the lake or go in the mud. Coach was in there with us, so there's nothing that we do that he won't do. I think that's big towards us, and you know, we don't want to quit on one another when it comes down to it. So I think everybody getting to know one another on a deeper level than just basketball allows us to take it to the court.
Go over here to our left, front row.
James Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. Darren, like you said, a lot of guys come from different places, getting to know one another. What has your experience been like with Q and kind of the back and forth with him? I know he's a trash talker. So just what that's been like to kind of live through that.
He talks a lot of trash. I'm more of a trash talker in games than in practice. We know sometimes we've gotten back and forth, or you know, him and coach will go in to get into it a little bit. But Q's been great. I think he has a chip on his shoulder. Obviously, having been in this conference and been at Syracuse and went to McNeese with coach, and now he's back. He has a chip on his shoulder. I think he's ready to prove why he belongs up here.
Any other questions? Well, I know they're headed over to the breakout, so thank you, Will, Ven-Allen, and Darren. We appreciate your time very much.
Thank you.